Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chase Chrisley shows off his new baby to Nanny Faye. Chrisley Knows Best star Chase Chrisley just showed off his new baby to Nanny Faye. He's so excited about this, and he's one step closer to sharing his baby with the world. This is a huge life-changing thing for Chase as he continues his life of sobriety. What is Chrisley talking about? Keep reading to get all the details. Chrisley Knows Best star Chase Chrisley has a lot to be proud of. His parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, are home after spending time in prison. President Trump pardoned the couple, and the charges against them were completely dropped. While they were gone, Chrisley went through a lot of low points. He turned to drinking for both the good and bad times and admits that. At one point, he was even arrested for allegedly getting into a fight at a bar. Now Chase is sober and loving his life of sobriety. Now, with a clearer mind and healthier body, he has a new baby, and he's showing it off to Nanny Faye. Chrisley and his partners went to Instagram to share the exciting news with all their followers. The post revealed several photos of himself looking incredibly happy and smiling big. In one of the photos, he is FaceTiming Nanny Faye. The post reads, "As we approach launch day, Chase had to show his partner in crime at Nanny Faye Chrisley his new baby. Also, we just want to say thank you to everyone who's been part of this journey. Gold Drop non-alcoholic seltzer is more than a product. It's a movement toward a healthier, more inclusive way to enjoy life. Hashtag Gold Drop Seltzer, hashtag Sober Living, hashtag Drink Different, hashtag Social." Chase Chrisley has spoken about his baby before, and now it's all becoming a reality. In a previous social media post, Chase said that getting sober was the best decision he's ever made. Not relying on alcohol has given him clarity and peace that he didn't have before. Now that he's sober, he is able to fulfill his purpose and focus on living up to his potential. However, he understands that people still want to socialize and have a great time with friends. So he created an alcohol-free seltzer that allows everyone to still have a good time and stay healthy while doing it. The support he has received from family and friends has pushed him through the hard times, and now he's excited to celebrate this success with them. No doubt, Nanny Faye is very proud of her grandson and excited to celebrate his big launch and success that is sure to come. What do you think about Chase Chrisley's new baby? Are you going to go out and try his new product? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Chrisley Knows Best favorites. The morning sun poured into the Chrisley family kitchen, lighting up the countertops like a golden spotlight. Nanny Faye, with her signature sass and a fresh cup of coffee in hand, stood near the window watering her fake plants, humming an old Elvis tune. The morning had started off slow, just the way she liked it. But things were about to change. From the driveway came the sound of tires crunching on gravel, followed by a familiar slam of a car door. Nanny Faye turned just in time to see Chase Chrisley, her grandson, proud as a peacock, strutting up the walk with something bundled tightly in a cozy blanket. She squinted, peering through her oversized pink glasses. "Lord, what is that boy up to now?" she muttered, setting down her watering can, which, for the record, hadn't held water since 2020. The front door swung open with a theatrical flourish. Chase beamed from ear to ear. "Nanny Faye," he hollered like he was announcing the second coming. "Get ready to meet the newest member of the Chrisley clan." Her coffee froze halfway to her lips. "You brought home a woman and a baby in 1 week?" she asked, her voice half prayer, half accusation. "Chase David Chrisley, what did you do?" Chase chuckled and stepped forward, gently shifting the bundle in his arms. "No, Nanny," he said, grinning. "Just the baby. Meet Milo." "Milo?" she echoed, suspicious as ever. "That sounds like a name you'd give a Yorkie." Funny you say that, Chase said, gently pulling back the blanket. And there, in all his fluffy glory, was the tiniest, most wide-eyed golden doodle puppy Nanny Faye had ever seen. With a puff of curls, big brown eyes, and a pink tongue lolling from his mouth, the puppy stared up at her with innocent wonder. He gave a soft bark that was more squeak than woof. Nanny Faye gasped. "Oh, my stars and stripes," she whispered. "You had me thinking you went, and made me a great-grandmother." Chase laughed so hard he almost dropped Milo. "Not that kind of baby. I figured it was time to grow up a little, you know. Take responsibility. Be a dog dad." Nanny Faye peered at Milo skeptically. "You do know this ain't a phase, right? You can't return him like them designer sneakers you wore once and decided made your ankles look fat." Chase nodded, solemn for a moment. "I know, Nanny. I'm serious about this. He's mine for life. I already got him registered, chipped, and he's got a whole closet of outfits." Nanny Faye rolled her eyes. "Lord help us, this dog's gonna have a better wardrobe than me." She leaned down, giving Milo a good look. The puppy sniffed her hand, then gave it an approving lick. Her heart melted, though she'd never admit it out loud. "Well," she said slowly, "he does have your nose." Chase grinned, holding Milo like a trophy. "You think so? I was hoping he'd get my hairline too." Nanny Faye gave him a look. "Don't push it." They moved to the couch, Chase placing Milo gently on a plush throw pillow like it was a throne. The puppy began nosing around, his tail wagging so hard it nearly launched him off the cushion. "So what made you get a dog?" she asked, settling beside him. Chase shrugged. "I don't know. Life's been weird lately. Everyone's doing their own thing. Savannah's busy, Mom and Dad are still, well, you know, and me. I just wanted something that made me feel grounded, like I was taking care of someone who needed me." Nanny Faye looked at him, really looked at him. "Well, Chase, I gotta say, I never thought I'd see the day you give up bottle service for poop bags." He laughed. "Neither did I." She nodded approvingly. "You know, a dog's a good thing. Teaches you patience. Teaches you love. Also teaches you not to leave your shoes on the floor unless you want 'em chewed into sandals." As if on cue, Milo trotted over to one of Chase's Yeezys and gave it a tentative nibble. "Hey, those cost more than your entire TV collection," Chase shouted, scooping him up. "Good taste," Nanny Faye smirked. "That pup's got instincts." They spent the rest of the morning playing with Milo, who quickly decided Nanny Faye was his favorite human. She'd slip him bits of bacon under the table while Chase wasn't looking, and even offered to knit him a tiny sweater for winter. Later, as the sun dipped lower and painted the walls with orange light, Chase and Nanny Faye sat on the porch swing, watching Milo chase butterflies across the yard. "You know," she said softly, "it's kinda nice seeing you like this. You've always had that heart, Chase, even if it got tangled up in nonsense now and then." He smiled, rocking gently beside her. "I just want to build something good, Nanny. Start with Milo. And who knows, maybe one day I'll have a real baby to show you." She patted his hand. "Well, when that day comes, just make sure it ain't a surprise. I need time to get my hair done for the photos."